All right, look, hit the like button, hit the sub button, hit the notification bell. You understand? Subscribe to my channel, join this Fifth Unit Army, and get Fifth Unit tough. Now check it. Before I went to see Mission Impossible last night, shout out to my boy Jay from Nerd Cage. He sent me a text message with an article about Saquon Barkley getting offered $19.5 million in guarantees over the first 2 years. The question I asked you at the beginning of this video is, if this is true, are the Giants lowballing Saquon? Is that where we are with this? Are the Giants lowballing Saquon? Or do you feel that's a fair deal? Because my whole thing is this, right? It's all about the guaranteed dollars. Allegedly, Saquon is saying it's about guaranteed money. It's not about average annual year, whatever. It's about the guaranteed money. So, realistically speaking, Saquon is guaranteed $22 million, I believe, if he's franchise tagged this year and next year. I want to say it's $22 million total between the two seasons. Because remember, it's $10 million this year, and I think it's like $11 to $12 million next year, the second year on the tag. So he's guaranteed around $22 million on the tag if the Giants tag him 2 straight seasons. So I can understand why he wouldn't want $19.5 million guaranteed. That's less than the tag. I get it. Where I'm conflicted with this whole situation is this. At some point, can we get Saquon to read the room? And can we get Joe Schoen to budge a little bit? Now, when Joe Schoen basically told Julian Love to kick rocks, I get that. Julian Love is a safety, and quite frankly, he couldn't tackle. I'm never going to forgive Julian Love for getting just ran on by the Eagles in a playoff game. Like, he just looks soft out there. So when Joe Schoen offers Julian Love a deal at the bye or whenever, or the beginning of free agency, whatever, and he says to Julian Love, if you do not take this deal, I will not give you another deal like this. I will give you market value. Well, Julian Love says no, thinking he going to get $10, $11 million a year. He goes back to Joe Schoen. I think Schoen offered him $7. He doesn't get that $7. He ends up in Seattle for, what is he getting, $6 million a year in Seattle? So he ends up having to go to Seattle. Joe Schoen plays hardball, and I respect Joe Schoen for playing hardball. But when it comes to Saquon Barkley, despite how I feel about the situation, because you know me, I don't give a damn. I trade whoever. I'd get Saquon up out of here before he can even say his last name. Saquon Bark traded. Saquon Bark cut. I don't got time. But the truth of the matter is, we kind of got to take care of Saquon because he's the face of the franchise. The locker room loves him, and it sends a bad message to the locker room if they don't take care of Saquon because he's so liked in the locker room. The players would be mad. It just puts a bad taste on the season. It just puts a bad taste in everybody's mouth going into the season. So you got to take care of Saquon for better or worse. Me personally, I'd have been got rid of Saquon and signed Dalvin Cook. I'd have been done that. Hell, I would have got Kareem Hunt for like $5 million, bro. I would have been signed Kareem Hunt. I don't need no Saquon. I don't need a Dalvin Cook. Kareem Hunt would have came in and did just fine. I'd have traded for Austin Eckler. There's so many other things the Giants could have done other than being in the situation that they're in right now. So I'm with Saquon as far as, why would I take less money than the tag? Why would I do that? My only thing with Saquon Barkley is this. It's my only thing with him. Where are you going to get the money from, homie? Running backs ain't getting paid. So even if you feel like Joe Schoen is lowballing you, is he really lowballing you? Like, this is my only question that I can't. This is where I'm at with the Saquon situation. Who's wrong? Who's the bad guy here? Because if I'm Joe Schoen and I'm John Mara and I'm offering him anything more than that $10 million tag, he should be grateful. He said, shut the hell up and be grateful. But if I'm Saquon Barkley, I think I'm the greatest thing since sliced bread and I'm Mr. Giant. And Saquon's so delusional. He thinks he's as good as Derrick Henry. He went out and said it. I'm to the Giants what Derrick Henry is to the Titans. Remember when he threw Daniel Jones under the bus? When he says that we don't have a Jalen Hurts or a Patrick Mahomes on our team, I'm the team. He really said that. I've been shitting on Saquon ever since that interview, right? I was being nice to Saquon. I wanted him to get paid till he came out and threw Daniel Jones under the bus and had the audacity to say that he carries his team. Well, I'm sorry, Saquon. If this is what you call carrying the team, you're a loser, because we've been picking in the top 5 the whole time you've been here, except for last year. So, to be honest with you, homie, if this is what you call carrying the team, I wouldn't give you $1. But back to what I'm saying. My question to you Giants fans is this. If the Giants are offering him more than market value, is he being lowballed? That's what I want to know from Giants fans. Yeah, I need y'all to comment. Those of y'all who don't comment normally, take some time out of your busy day, put your fingers to work and leave a comment. Is Saquon really being lowballed if we're offering him more than market value? Because that's where that if you can answer that question, we can end the speculation on the contract situation. Is Saquon Barkley really being lowballed if he's being offered more than market value? When I see Miles Sanders get $6 million, when I see Dalvin Cook holding out to get $9 million, and I hear reports that Saquon's being offered 13 to 14, how are you being lowballed when you're being blessed $5 to $8 million above market value? How can I take Saquon Barkley's side in a situation where he's being offered more than market value? So that's the question, Giants fans. Who's the bad guy? Is Saquon the bad guy for thinking he's better than what he is? Or is Joe Shane the bad guy for lowballing him and not giving him a McCaffrey deal? Who's the bad guy in this situation? That's all I want to know, man. Because I personally would have moved on from Saquon. Y'all know this. But he just it's you gotta take care of the locker room, man. It's one of those situations where it's just like he's so liked in the locker room, you really just can't. Belichick can do this. Mike Tomlin can do this. But Joe Shane and Brian Dable have built this nice guy reputation. They're cool guys. They go to the Ranger games and they're cool dudes, and it's family at the Giants. So they built this nice guy reputation to the point where they can't be cutthroat with Saquon. You think Belichick would be going through this with Saquon Barkley? You think Howie Roseman in Philly would be going through this? You think Jerry Jones would be going through this? No. They'd have told Saquon kick rocks months ago. But because the Giants always pay their own players, we always pay our own players, and Joe Shane has to keep his reputation as being the nice guy, we kind of got to take care of Saquon. So I think this deal gets done, and I think everything will go back to normal next week. But man, I tell you, this is bad. This is kind of it's bad, man. It's bad because the reality of the situation is we don't need to have a running back on the roster making this much money. The Giants want to become a pass-happy team, and we want to make big explosive plays in the air. Our offense is not built around the run. Paying Saquon this money is dumb. Paying Saquon this money is dumb. It is. Whatever though, it is what it is. This is what happens when you have an idiot GM who drafts running backs with the 2nd overall pick. This is what happens. But anyway, that's it. That's all. Subscribe to the unit if you're rocking with me. My name is Fist Vegas, and I approve this message.